All right, walking out of my regular big flea market thrift haul. This is a nice number 14 Lodge, 3-notch. Nothing super special, but of course these number 14s that are the older ones are always a good find. This had a price tag on it of 150 bucks, which was like, okay, no, that's just too high for this. But then I saw a sign on the booth that said 50% off everything. So I'm like, okay, I'll take it at 50% off. So that's what I did. So not too bad. It sits flat. It's nothing special, but these number 14s, you know, people want the big ones. It's an early one. It doesn't even have the SK on it. It says 14. I picked up another one that I paid retail for that had the US on it. This one probably a little bit later, but it's nice and smooth. So it's definitely hand finished. So I'd say it's worth 75 bucks. Not a whole lot more when I factor in how much time it's going to take me to restore it and put it back up. But these big ones are getting harder and harder to find. So all right. So I wasn't going to lug that big thing around. So I'm going to wander back in, poke my head around a little bit more. You know, I should inquire what the rent and the parameters are for something here, because I could theoretically have a booth in 2 different areas, but I don't know. I don't really have enough stuff. Huh. What do we got here? A BSR cornbread pan for $15. That looks like a Lodge. Oh God, it's so greasy. Ugh. Oh my God. Ugh. Ugh. That sucks. Ugh. $40. This looks like another Lodge. Let's see how old it is though. It's definitely got some crap on it. Yeah, number 10. So there was a number 10. Ugh. Number 10 over there for 25, and I just thought, maybe still a little too high for nothing special. Oh, cast iron chicken. That's cute. $7. Probably relatively modern, but that is neat. Gravitate towards these little corners. You never know what's way down here in these corners. Let's take a look. So, looks like a Lodge. 3-notch Lodge, very old one. You can tell it's old. See how thin it is? Big pour spouts. Early Lodge. So, what's the price on it? $15? That's probably worth it. Let me take a look at that. There's a later Lodge. I don't think they really made these grill pans. What do we got here? I don't even know what it is. Let's take a look at this. Some kind of a lid. What is that? A water meter. Okay. Never seen the underside of one with a special kind of mechanism where you guess you have to spring latched. So, does this have any cracks in it? Really well taken care of, well loved. Number 8. It's for 15. This is one I would just put in the booth the way it is. See if anybody else wants it for like 25. It's really nice. I think I'll get that. Now it's large, an early one, you can see. Similar to the one that I picked up today that wasn't restored. What do we want? $28. Not bad for one that's restored. Look at that. A big old number 14 with the lid. $269. Look at that, number 14 lid. I don't know if I've ever seen another one of those. That's cool. I would love to have that lid. Obviously a lodge. You can see the swirl marks in it. Let's see what it looks like underneath. Oh, it's one's marked with US. Nice piece, but I don't know, that lid could be worth more than the skillet. I don't know. I've never seen one before. I mean, it's the first time I've seen it. That's pretty cool. Out of my price range, though. Okay. We have a Henkel's block, but what's in here? That's not a Henkel's. That's a Henkel's, but it's... I can't remember which ones are the valuable ones, with the 2 people or the 1 person or whatever. I do say made in Germany, though. Sabatier, that's a good knife, but it's not Henkel's. Other one, no name or weird name. I just looked at that one. Okay, there's our Sabatier. Not bad, nice little short chef's knife. Crap. There's one decent knife in here. $12.99. This alone is probably worth $12.99, I figure. But I cannot remember if this is the cheap version or not. It says Germany. I don't know. That's not a bad price, though. Okay, here's one of them with just the single guy on it. And it says made in China. So it's those single guy ones that are the inexpensive ones. So this is a mix of good quality and crappy ones. So there's at least 2 of the legit ones. 3 of them. That thing, look at that, that's been sharpened a bit. Is it worth 12? Probably this knife alone is worth $12, I bet. That's not a sticker, is that built into the handle? I think it is. That's nice. I want to thank everybody for tuning in and enjoying the video series and supporting me thus far by subscribing and clicking like and all of that. And if you want to catch me on TikTok, sometimes I have previews of what I'm working on that I haven't published lately. That's at TikTok/@WisdomStudio. And if you're on Facebook, look up the group Vintage Cast Iron Hunting, Restoration, Identification, and Sales. And until next time.